I think social media has done so much to our psyches, our mental health as well, that you start comparing yourself to other people that you don't even know.
So just a message for everyone that's watching today. Actually, please give a friend of yours a call. Just check on them, just say hi, just find out how they're doing. I think it goes a long way. We don't know what we are all going through. Everyone has their own demons that they're fighting with. So
everyone's going through something. Don't know where I read it. There's that thing of you look back on your deathbed and you look at all the ifs.
Yeah.
You know, you come back and you look at all the ifs if this happened, and you start seeing your timelines. If this happened, would I be here?
Would have changed.
Yeah.
Dumelang, Molweni, hello. My name is Insecurity Manuel, and I'm sitting with two gentlemen who have good skin, and we are adulting without Emmanuel.
Hey, someone was in an interview last week. This week, she's already introducing the pod. Hey, I'm telling you. Here in front of you once again, Luto, still Luto. Just the 7, we're not adding anything else afterwards.
Showcase.
And we've got a new face. We got a new face again. Yeah,
no flowers though.
New faces.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this one doesn't familiarize with the chivalry. This one, it doesn't come with flowers. Oh, you're supposed to get the flowers.
Yes.
Nigga. Wow. Sorry, none of that. Please, mate. Sorry, eh? But I'm usually the man behind the camera. It's good to have ghost. This one calls me baldy. I don't know why. Body shaming. But I am a Liu. I am a Liu here, aka Yems World. This one called me Yemi Gang.
Yummy gang.
Yummy gang.
Yummy gang.
Kolungu sekhona. I haven't left you guys. I'm just behind the camera today. Not looking or feeling my best. That's why I'm here. And also we need to familiarize ourselves with having different personalities, because we're here for different opinions and different views on adulting without a manual, because we don't all do it the same way.
Yeah, when I speech you come around the camera. You're supposed to be quick.
She's supposed to be quick. Can you see me do that? Mine wasn't even that long.
Like hi. You're supposed to be
Are
shy.
you ever looking your best?
Oh, man.
Hey, last week they didn't say gentlemen with good skin, so I don't know. So clearly not.
I'm more comfortable with the set now. I can compliment the guys.
Hi.
Yeah, and just the difference of today's episode. We've got a bit of a vulnerable one coming with a personal touch.
Therapy there.
Yeah,
Therapy session.
I think. Yes. I think the last episode we saw that we actually need therapy. Like
Hey.
As
a
I
generation.
go to therapy, by the way. I go to therapy.
And how is
Really?
that?
It's very cool. It's very cool. I would always recommend it to everyone and everybody around me. Yeah.
A generation that needs therapy.
Yeah.
I wonder. I would love to see stats of men and women
probably
that
low
go
there.
to
Also, it's
therapy.
it's June now, so it's Men's Mental Health Month.
Oh.
Yes. Something
do we
that
do
we
for
shouldn't
you guys?
forget.
What do you do for us?
Like, what's the solidarity? What's the ally? How can I be an ally?
Hey man, have to encourage each other to talk, especially.
Okay, there we go.
Share our feelings.
Conversations. Okay, go
and,
for
and
it.
also just a message for everyone that's watching today. Actually, please give a friend of yours a call. Just check on them, just say hi, just find out how they're doing. I think it goes a long way. I get random voice notes from another mate of mine back in he's in Durban, and he would send me the most randomest, funniest voice note, and yeah, it would be like 5 seconds of something stupid and just carry on some just checking on me. So please do that to your friends. We don't know what we are all going through. Everyone has their own demons that they're fighting with. So, Jay man, just be the good friend this month. It doesn't have to just be men. Can be women as well. Just check on your friends.
Showcase.
Everyone's going through something.
Abantu bayatsiba ngoku kwezibhelkhuni guys ndiyanicela man. Ndiyanicela khanincedani. So as I was saying, today's episode is going to be a bit of a personal touch, young vulnerability one.
Sweet one.
I think we're going to have to get into our personal experiences into this one.
Showcase.
Yeah, well, it's a good welcome for you, right?
Hey man,
Yeah,
this year
so
I've been
welcome.
doing a lot of things I'm not comfortable with. It's
Man,
growth. It's part of the growth channel.
Yeah.
Out of the
true,
comfort
that's
zone. Yeah, this is out of the comfort zone for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm used to speaking to people without the camera, but you see now. Yeah. it
Now you
feels
put
like
your
part of it.
opinions out there.
Oh,
Now it can be
yeah.
misunderstood.
Hey, man. Be nice to us, please. Be nice to us.
I think the first topic, maybe it will align a little bit to what we spoke about in the last episode.
Showcase.
I want to speak a bit about insecurities. Yeah. There are certain things that we feel like we should have done. There are certain opportunities we left on the table. There are certain things that we wanted to do that we didn't get to because of our insecurities and holding not other people holding you back, but holding yourself back because of something that you feel like you're lacking. Right? So
Definitely.
I just want to start a conversation about that because I think that is one thing as like in our generation that we are scared to show, or we pick up insecurities from other people's insecurities.
Yeah,
Sure.
in a
that's
sense,
definitely
because we
Okay.
have so much access to other people.
Yeah.
So
social media doesn't help at lot.
exactly.
You guys are so
Exactly.
anti-social media on this podcast.
No,
Eh,
but that's
are
the
you on
truth.
social media right
And
now?
we're on social media,
Yeah.
which is insane.
But it's the truth though.
Yeah.
I think social media has done so much to our psyches, our mental health as well, that you start comparing yourselves to other people that you don't even know.
Sure.
It's
Because now we're working on in a lifetime where there's the perfect body type for men.
Looks maxing, optimizing
Listen.
your health, optimizing
Yeah.
like your
a
work schedule.
lot.
You just optimizing
It's a lot.
everything,
It's a
and then you
lot.
feel like what you're doing is always not enough.
exactly.
I think the comparison, I think it really has heightened the comparison levels of everyone. And they always say like comparison is a thief of joy. My mom loves saying that. So it's like even when you're in your bedroom and you're like doom scrolling, to some level you're comparing yourself with everyone. And with that comes in that insecurity element. Yeah, that's just what I had to say.
So how much of potential is blocked by insecurities and fear and self-doubt?
Do you think it's blocked by the insecurity or letting the insecurity take over you?
I think
Because
so.
I think we're all gonna be insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's letting it take over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of it.
That's all, yeah.
All of it.
Comes at once.
Yeah.
But is it not nice sometimes to? It's not a good thing to let some things go.
Like what?
Okay,
That's a difficult thing, eh?
The saying, a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like you let something go because of an insecurity, and it pans out to be the best decision you've ever made, type thing.
But that's like maybe saying causality doesn't mean cause.
I'm not so diagnosing you. I'm telling you. I'm
So
telling you.
causality is like basically the 1 + 1 = 2. Like this causes that.
Yeah.
Butterfly effect.
But yes, like a butterfly effect. But not necessarily. You could have said no to a thing and it still worked out well.
Yes.
In terms of like, I'm trying to get my thinking right. Like you can say no to something, and you look at it and it actually flourishes, and then you're like, I should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've got a lot of
yeah, choosing something out of fear, I don't think it's ever really a good thing, because you're always gonna think, what if? Because you can also think, if it did go bad, you said no to the thing. If it did go bad, what if it went bad because you said no?
Because you said no.
How about that one?
Hey man, I've got this thing. I don't know where I read it. But it's that thing of you look back on your deathbed and you look at all the ifs.
Yeah.
You know, you come back and you look at all the ifs if this happened, and you start seeing your timelines. If this happened, would
How
I be
your
here?
life would have changed.
Yeah, like you get a lot of those, and I come back to a lot of those things as well mentally, and I'm like, if I don't take this opportunity now, will I come back and regret it? And some things just like, actually it was fine that I left it, because it came back later and I was more prepared, I was more mature. Because some things it might be because of maturity, eh?
Does regret not also add on to insecurity also?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It goes hand in hand.
What's the first insecurity do you remember having? I'll tell you mine. I grew up with like a gap in my teeth, and my brother used to call me Ukundi.
What does that mean? What does it
Don't
mean?
you know that SABC 1 kids show Ukundi Namazwe? Yo, chum, call it DSTV.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Ish,
Tagalai Namaz?
Ikamwitsi
Oh,
taki.
because it's generic.
Yes, I know Tagalani sesame.
But yeah, so then bezwa Kundi, and I used to hate it, bro.
What happened to the gap though? Just a quick question. You
They
just
grew back.
just everything came together.
After Tooth Fairy visited him, they grew
I
back.
love gaps though.
Yeah.
I love gaps.
So that was one. That's the first insecurity I remember having. What else yours?
Mine's probably my speech, eh? Because sometimes I would mumble my words or a bit stutter a bit. So my speech was always that thing of, hey, don't be a public speaker. But growing, as I said, maturing helped me start getting that confidence of actually what I have to say. People will hear me.
Confidence. Hey, we gonna get into that.
Have I ever
Wait,
been
now what's yours?
insecure?
Oh, I don't see it.
Have I
Yeah,
ever been
no.
insecure? Body wise, I would say it was my glutes because I felt like that's the only thing people used to look at when I was younger. I was like, oh, the boys just look, when they look at me, they don't see my face, my beauty. They don't see, like, I just felt really objectified. So I became insecure about it because it was just hyper focused on, if that makes
Okay.
sense. And then in terms of like personality wise, I think I felt insecure that no one saw my potential. But then I had a conversation with my dad about this when I was grade 7. When I didn't make prefecthood, I was just scattered about that. I was like, but I'm a leader. And then my dad was like, but you didn't show anyone that. How are people supposed to know? So
Yeah,
so I was very insecure about
So you were
that.
less bubbly.
Huh?
You were less bubbly.
Yeah, then I had a switch after that. I
Because you
said,
wanted to
you
be
know.
a prefect.
So
Huh?
that
You had a switch because
And
you wanted to be a
I
prefect.
became a prefect in grade 12. You gotta work on what you gotta work on.
So you missed it in grade 7.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah.
That's always the good ones. Yeah, well, that get it there matric.
Yeah.
After, because some of them, when you don't get in grade 7, they just fall. They don't care about it anymore.
Yeah.
So
No, you have to
if you ca-
fight.
yeah, if you keep
fight
on
for
striving for something,
what?
then it ends up working out. Are you happy with your insecurities now?
With me?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
You're sitting on a
The
podcast.
list.
And you're talking.
The list. I'm talking. That's what I said. I've been doing a lot of the young. I've done a lot of growth.
And you were out there with a mic during the week, giving
What are
people
you doing?
advice.
I was called for a panel for music and distribution and publishing, you know.
Hey.
And I normally, but seriously, I normally reject those things. But something just told me, hey, it's gonna be now or never. You gotta do it sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people have been asking me to do it, and I've been like, actually, get over this. If I just get over this one part, I think it also helped me be sitting. I'm sitting here now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
and another thing I think that
build up.
we pass on is that sometimes, especially with this like speaking thing, we tend to shy away from speaking because we feel like we don't belong in the room. And I can say this maybe as a guy in corporate, like you sit in a boardroom with more established people, and you feel like whatever you have to say is something that, like, we've heard this so many times before. Like, what do you have that's new?
Yeah.
And only to find out, like, you sit there and you're quiet, and then as time goes, people are asking questions, and you have a question in your head, but you just don't have the
just shy
confidence to
away.
say it out loud.
Imposter syndrome.
And then someone
Oh.
who's
right
much
there.
older, these seasoned people that I'm thinking about, would ask the exact same question. I'm like, I could have said this and sound smart too. But
Because everyone in the room's applauding you. Everyone in the room's applauding you. It's like,
I could have sounded smart. I'm like, I thought of this. And yes, it is a part of imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
And I think it's a big insecurity that I would like us and maybe our viewers, listeners to get over. And how do we think we can get over like things like that, like getting
Imposter
over
syndrome.
Imposter
I
syndrome.
think I'm back at school. So my first degree was an acting degree, and now I'm doing like a business degree, honors. Yes,
Yes, girl.
yes.
Good.
I'm
The accolades.
educated. So being you can't
Why the
cough like
cough?
that. You can't cough like that.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So
The accolades.
in class, I had that imposter syndrome thing, and it was everyone around me is from corporate. Everyone around me is from like an entrepreneur. I do have an entrepreneurial background, but their businesses I felt like where they were bigger, they were like, so I kind of made myself small. But like it clicks to you, then you're just like, but imposter syndrome is actually stupid because you're insecure about a thing that you're actually doing. I'm already at school. They approve me. So you have to kind of
It's the overthinking.
yeah,
you
you need
overthink
to
a
just shut up. And you have to also be like, okay, shutting up your brain and be more. I think it forces you to be more brave, because now what I thought was a weakness, because I was like, now I'm asking more questions in class, and I'm like, no, it's because I'm a little bit, no, but me asking more questions is freeing other people, like you were saying, in terms of these questions in your head
Yes,
that you
but-
could have, but
yeah.
if you said it earlier, nah, you have to think about your part as a blessing, because if you said it earlier, people could have gotten to the conclusion earlier.
Fair.
True.
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 You
That's
could
a
have
good
moved on
point.
to a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a good
I think for
point.
me,
That's a
my
good point.
imposter syndrome has been feeling. I always feel I'm socially awkward.
Okay.
I'm in an entertainment space. I'm a
Okay.
pilot. I'm all this, but I'm very social. I'm very socially awkward. So I feel like I'm always being an imposter in such spaces. And it's like, do I really belong here, or am I just acting out? But then people
you're
show
doing
me,
it, though.
yeah, people show
Yeah.
me that I'm actually good at it.
Yeah.
And I see the work that I've put out, and I'm like, actually, I do kind of deserve to be here. So it's just that thing of changing the gear to try silence those thoughts in your head.
Mm.
And then I don't know, for you, you're a sportsman, so probably that trigger of trying to silence the noise in your head.
That's it.
What sports do you do first?
All of them.
No. I will.
All rounder,
All of them.
captain, my captain.
So I'll tell you something about that. Actually, there's actually only one sport that I've ever felt like in my place in, and that's a sport I chose. People didn't understand. They're like, "Why would you choose this one?"
Tennis.
No, hockey.
Almost got there.
Nah.
Okay, cool.
And that was the one sport I was like always comfortable. The other ones had the eyes and the
Yes,
Yeah,
the hype,
yeah.
the fame. Yeah, gotcha.
yeah, the things I used to go through, like behind the scenes, like kwababa fun. I'm like, yay! Why am I doing this thing again? I think I remember cricket. I used to sleep before I bet, like directly before, because that's how nervous I am. Like
Aye.
I fall asleep, I get woken up by petition. Athletics, I'd rather die. I just want to see myself go finish line, and I'm like, okay, Shab, I'm done. Rugby, I'm looking at everyone else. I'm like, this guy's so big. Who's he gonna run at? Type thing. One sport that I've always been like, you see now, here I'm coming, and that's something that I ended up like choosing for a longer period of time.
Provincial player when.
Yeah. That I ended up choosing for more than everything else. So not that I felt like an imposter in other places, but I think how I felt about them is something other people wouldn't understand and wouldn't
think
understand my decisions.
Do you think you were more comfortable because there was less eyes on that sport?
No, I was more comfortable because I was more passionate about it.
Okay, cool.
You felt like you belonged. That's your place.
Yes,
Yeah, okay, cool.
It was based on a lot more than you have time to recover. Some sports are very unforgiving. Like you have one chance each. You go play cricket, you're out on the first ball. You're not gonna say, I didn't see that one. Can we go again? You're out. You're out. So that one is, I could have a bad game, but last 5 minutes if I scored 2 goals, everything else bad that I did before I almost forget type thing. So there's always time to recover. And there's always time to, better yourself along the time. And it comes now with a mental switch as well. That, okay, now I've been messing up. Wake up. It's time to
Pull up your pants.
Yeah. It's time to get a move on.
So then the question would be from me, because there's some things that you'd be like insecure about, like speaking, nah? And then there's a comfortable spot you have. Like as a person, when do you lean on the things you're more comfortable with, and when do you challenge your insecurities?
Ooh. That's a good one.
I'm
When do
the
I
panel
challenge
leader
my
today.
When do I challenge my insecurities?
Yeah.
First, it has to come with something I want.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Okay.
So if I'm going to challenge an insecurity, give you a wild example. I see a pretty girl walking past. Kwababa saved me.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything because I'm like, scared. you know?
Sure, showcase.
But then I'm like, actually, when am I going to see her again?
Yeah.
Like,
This
what
could
do
be
I
the
have
love
to
of your
lose?
life.
Yeah, well,
This could be the love of your
the
life.
love of my life. So
And
the
you let it
mental
go.
switch, the mental switch has to happen now, and you attack what you want now. And that only happens when you deem it worth it.
Okay.
Ne?
Yeah.
If you don't deem it worth it, you always be like, there will be another girl.
Okay.
there's gonna be another pretty girl that walks past, and I can speak to her. Maybe she's not the one, and you can always convince yourself otherwise. You know, right now.
Hey, I don't know, there's been so many situations. That's the thing. But then there's that turn up in my mind, and it's like I told myself, like, if it's not now, when will it be? That now or never thing, because I've seen opportunities run because I've held myself back because I was like too scared to go forward to go for that situation, and then from learning from that and having that regret, and you're not like in your head, you're like, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I do it? Like that noise, that voice in your head that's telling you that, hey, man, you should have done this. And you think about all the possibilities that could have happened if you had done it. And you look at something flourish because you didn't do it. And then it's like, I don't want this mistake to happen again. So for me, it's usually when it's late and I know that opportunity won't come again. So I tell myself, you can't let this one go.
I
Otherwise,
think I relate to
yeah.
that.
Otherwise, you're going to keep kicking yourself.
Yeah, I think I relate to that because for me, it's like my vice principal used to be like, block the noise. So insecurity just feels like noise at this point. And I had to learn how to, I'm actually just learning, I'm in the process of it, like learning how to just still do the thing while feeling the fear. Yeah. Because insecurity is just like, it's a sign. I think there's also like, it's also like a hint of there's something there. Yeah. So that's just,
Why do successful people also feel insecure?
because successful people are human beings. I think human beings are just
Or prone to being
No, but there's people that don't have fear. Eh? There's people that their brains are wired differently.
Hey,
that they literally
boy.
fear is not a receptor to them.
hey boy, and I want that so much.
And I always
need
wonder.
that.
And I always wonder
so
how
much.
but I always figure to myself, okay, if they don't have fear, what's their most like what emotion for them overpowers the
drives
other?
that.
Yeah, you know.
But isn't it that you've faced your fear so many times that like it becomes a norm? Like challenging yourself becomes the norm.
It becomes an addiction, basically.
Yeah,
You like
yeah.
go for that.
Because
go
you
for
can
that.
also be addicted to feeling small and like having that noise play all the time. You can find it addictive because it's like it's rewarding you in some type of way because it's like you having that conversation in your mind and having that insecurity and it defeating you is like I don't know. I don't want to say it's a high, but it's also like there's something there that keeps you there. And you want to keep it because you think that is the reward. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
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 So I don't know. I think them winning enough kind of breaks down that.
That thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so now on the other side of that insecurity, obviously people want confidence. Is confidence built or does it come with the package? What do you guys think? Because whatever the answer is, I want whoever is listening to this and feeling insecure to be like, okay, I can change this insecurity into like a something that works for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a
So
propel.
do you think an insecurity is built or it's a natural thing that people come with?
Confidence, you mean?
Confidence.
You mean?
Confidence, sorry.
Okay.
What did I say?
Insecurity.
Insecurity.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Confidence.
It's fine.
So it's actually two, eh?
Huh?
There's two things. There's
Sure.
two ways you go about it. That's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
There's confidence that you build because you've made so many errors or you're tired of kicking yourself down.
Ish.
There's that part where you stop building it.
Yeah.
Like you start doing the things that you're uncomfortable with. And then the second, for me, it's you're confident because you know this thing. Like you're sure about it. It's about surety. Let me say that. When you're sure about something, you'll be more confident because you're like, I know this. This is me, or this is what I do. So from that, and it depends. That's what I said. It comes into different parts of your life. You might be like, oh, in school, I'm confident. I know the work. This is me. And then you go to sports, you're not really sporty. That's where now the insecurities start building. It's like I don't want to be the first batter. I don't want to be the starting lineup because I feel like I'm gonna mess up. You know. But then as you start putting yourself forward, you build that confidence.
Yeah.
So I see it like in that way.
I think I also see it in both ways in terms of getting way done nature. So I think your surroundings, I feel like you can always find someone around you that's like cheering you on. whether
Yeah.
From parent level,
Yeah,
family
actually,
level,
that was one of my
friendship.
points, yeah.
Yeah.
Siblings.
I'm a Stida, sorry. So you can always find one person that's just like cheering you on. That and with building it yourself, I find that starting small is like the biggest thing. Just having that faith in that small thing in the thing that you want to
Small
do.
wins.
Started you win a little bit and then add on and then win a little bit and then over time you start seeing that confidence being built. Yeah.
Yeah.
Winner.
I just think it can be built and it can be taken away.
You.
True. Oh,
Ever?
nail on the head right there.
Like building, like when you build, I'm a, I'm a big advocate of speaking life to yourself sometimes.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Let's say daily affirmations.
Yeah.
That is a small thing that you can change about your own life that can build your confidence, that you walk out having it said something to yourself and you believed it and you walk out and you act it out. Ne? And that is you building your confidence. But also it can be taken away. When I say taking away, I mean when you listen to too many
Voices,
Negatives,
people, different opinions.
you're listening to too many voices, or you are like, for instance, I hated having to speak in front of people, and now that he's built the confidence to speak in front of people, every time he tries to speak, we're like, whoa, you know.
Slow down, slow down.
Yeah.
Then it takes me back to my
Then it takes you
insecurity.
back on some. Am I saying the wrong thing? Am I not saying it in the right way and whatever?
Then I start shying away back into my shell
Exactly.
again.
Then now you're back into your shell. So
That happens a lot, actually.
so a big part of it, I just want people to just be aware of their environments. Also, like, take ownership of your own confidence and
Even someone you look up to can even kill your
Yes.
confidence. Like that thing
Never
when they
meet
say,
your heroes.
when they say never meet your heroes.
yeah.
Someone like that would just shatter your spirit and like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this anymore.
Wouldn't you say you give it away instead of it gets
I was about to
taken away?
say.
Cool.
Because you build the confidence, you listen to the people, and you get influenced.
Hey,
You let it,
yeah.
you let it go from it.
So
Okay.
you are the one giving it away instead of them taking it.
Yeah. That's a more poetic way to put it.
Poetic justice.
Hey man, you might be down, but you're not out.
Bali poems. And yeah, man, I think that's all I wanted to speak about on insecurities. But I think a lot of people can ponder on that. Maybe if we can leave a few questions for people to answer as well. What's one insecurity you overcame? What insecurity still affects you today? And then what's something you'd do immediately if you stopped doubting yourself? So maybe if you guys interact with the comments, just write down the answers to those questions. You can choose one if you want to just answer one of them. Maybe we can find a way that we can give answers or find someone that has the answers to the insecurity and getting
Feel the
you out of your
vulnerability.
shell.
Let it out. Yeah. There's no
Kevin,
other
Nancy,
way.
you can't dominate that.
Yeah, I think you've been making this a panel. Let's pass
Then
that
I
info.
get
Yeah, just- Ngathi yenza i-comfortability yakho. No,
We
but
need
yenza
your
i-comfortability
views
yakho.
as well.
Okay.
Yabona.
You need to be,
My views are out there.
you need to be comfortable in your insecurities, too.
Yabo?
Okay.
Ngathi using it as a clutch to not be
And
nervous.
he clutching
I can see that.
Using it as a clutch.
so you want me to bring the laptop, the king tablet.
Are you gonna?
Let me try. Let me try.
for it.
What are we going on next?
We are there. No, we
Yo.
we added there.
You edit here.
Yeah.
Man
Oh yes, the
behind the camera
idolization.
causes
No,
chaos.
it's like stay.
Shake it up.
Okay, so the next one we're talking about is idolization. So what we idolize and regard as success. So when we were younger, I guess we had things that we were dreaming about. We were like, you know what? When I grow up, I'm gonna be a doctor. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a. Let's start small. What did you dream success looked like to you when you were younger?
Oh my gosh. The way I've chopped and changed.
Hey,
People always ask me, what do I actually do? I don't know what I do actually. You know, I think my earliest memory, I wanted to be a vet.
Okay, animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And vet. Yeah. Crazy enough. Crazy enough. I wanted to be a vet.
Insane.
You know, and I'm like there now. I've totally because I wanted to be a vet.
This
I
is
thought,
interesting.
That's sweet.
but also I'm an adrenaline junkie. And I thought about I'm gonna work on a safari, Kruger National Park,
National.
working with giraffes and those type of things. I really thought I was gonna go into that direction, and then it just started changing again. And then I thought maybe gonna do pharmacy, medicine. That was
Okay.
matric times. And then midway through matric, everything had swapped.
How so?
I went and became a pilot.
Okay. Okay.
I went into pilot school. Pilot school, I started going into the creative space, music, media, artist management, events. And then people ask me, what do I not do? You know, I'm also going for my law degree as well now. It's like, I've been chopping and changing because it's like,
Ndisekuvet. Kwenzekani pha? Vet?
hey, man.
I would have never.
Guess
Exactly.
that.
I would have never. And you're the first black person I've ever heard wanting to be a vet.
Aye.
Same.
Aye.
No,
Yes.
same.
Where did
Same.
you guys grow up?
Aye.
Sikhona
God, yeah.
yima ikhona indawo yevet eMonti ne.
Yeah.
Bro, there's animals in the Eastern Cape. What you
Kaloku
doing?
but Sanjo kusebenza udaki pha. I'm just asking.
I know one person because I had to ask her
To be-
about the journey.
What is
and,
this
and,
thing?
and she,
Also, you were really
yeah, I
You-
was doing my research. And she's a
Was this
she's a
in
black lady.
primary school?
No, not even primary. That's
school?
yeah, like grade 8, grade 9 still.
Wow.
I've never seen this man with an animal in my life.
Yeah, man. You've seen me with the bull bulls.
Iburubuli.
You see me with the
Ah,
dogs.
for the SPCA. Gee.
What did you want to be?
But like, I idolized, but yeah, no, I idolized going into that profession. And hey, man, life took me on all these journeys.
Wow, you fly.
Yeah, yeah, then also, look at me, I'm here now.
I think okay, so I said this I think on the first episode. My career take grade 1 I wanted to be a doctor.
You guys are health people.
I wanted to be a doctor because okay, but also that is such a household thing,
Exactly.
household
Actually,
career to
yeah.
have.
Actually.
Because like when you're doing something good, kuthiwa useza ngutishara kanye useza ngugqirha. Yabo?
especially in black families.
Yeah, they put
That's
you
true.
they put you in that mindset that
That's true.
Being a
strive
doctor,
to be a doctor,
lawyer,
Yeah.
doctor, lawyer,
Accountant.
yeah, accountant, and especially even me going into being a pilot, there was so much fight back. Cause like, why a pilot?
Why a
What do you get from it? Like, go be a doctor, go do pharmacy. It's more stable. What am I like? Being a pilot is actually now the conversation has changed the family. Like, oh, pilot here to pilot. Now, everyone now is. Everyone was first
Praising
against,
it.
but making me double think, like think about like, should I really become a pilot? I was doubting. I started having that doubt. See those insecurities because
yeah, yeah.
hearing everyone.
Yeah.
But now that I've started doing it, and everyone's like, "Oh, when are you flying me?" What? Everything's
When am I getting
switched.
a flight?
Like,
Can
in
I
the
get you
beginning,
my
there was so
flight?
much resistance,
Yeah.
like
And
from different
another
family
thing,
members.
Our parents need to be taught,
Told what?
like to break out of their
guide it.
mindset. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think okay, I wanted to be a doctor. I realized I can't even look at bruises
Sure. Bruise, not even blood.
before the blood. You see when you grasp pen and you,
Yeah.
Yo,
Like,
I was
no,
like,
it's
nah,
fine.
That's my problem with hospitals.
Then I was like, yeah, well, and
got a
then
problem with hospitals.
walking
That's why
into
I
a
was like,
hospital,
actually-
I'm like I don't want to bump into an
sick
unfortunate
person.
situation and emergence. Nah, you're
Not
stressing
even
me
that.
out.
For me, with hospitals, that thing of you don't know who's there for something. Next thing, you all have corona or you have
Yeah.
Ebola because you just
You
went in the
always
hospital.
think
That's my thing. And I realized it. I was like, if I apply for medicine, this is what I'm gonna have to deal with. And I'm only applying because it's what I've been told. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
do medicine, do this, and I was like, actually, I'm not gonna be comfortable. Yeah.
I'm even scared to see my own relatives in hospital. I'm always like, what do
Same.
they look like?
Same.
That's
Same.
true.
Like, what do
I've
they
got
look
the
like?
same.
How sick are you?
I've
I've
got
got
the same.
I
It's
don't
like,
want my mindset to change and see you in a different light.
I have to
and I'm
talk
like,
myself into it.
I'm like,
I literally have to talk myself into it visiting someone in the hospital.
and ndifike must divane out discharge. Yo, bra. I'm scared.
I wanted
I'm
to be a masseuse at first. A massager because I was really good at like massaging my grandparents and I got claps for that. So I was like,
That out.
no,
and
like
what we
their
choose
shoulders.
at first
Yeah.
is what we hyped out.
Yes, so
hyped
I
up
was
as.
yes. So then after that, I wanted to be a presenter. So
Yo, look at you.
Look at when
on a podcast.
When I thespian.
On a podcast.
and specifically on Vuzu. Oh, when Vuzu was up, I was like, I wanna do that. I wanna be like Dennis Zimba and no more.
Actually.
But that's idolizing my careers.
What is that show with the green face?
Nickelodeon.
Yo TV.
Yo TV.
That it had a green thing with like red writing in the bottom corner.
Kulunga.
Umusa no.
Yes, there's Yo TV. There was
Hectic
KTV.
Nice
Dr.
Nine.
Hectic
Dr.
Nine.
No Hectic 99.
Yeah, but it was Yo TV.
Yeah,
it was
I
on
do your TV. I remember I was like,
also-
and I
there was
also wanted to
KTV
be
as
a
well.
rapper.
You want to be a
Shout out to my
rapper?
boys,
Black
Black
Tigers.
Tigers. Shout out to my boys, Black Tigers.
Former Black Tigers member.
Because
Did every boy want to be a rapper though?
mna ndandibona umsawawa lo, and he was a young lighty short boy running
Bow
around
Wow.
and Bow Wow, oh no Romeo. I was like, this is the life I
life.
deserve.
So do you think you guys like idolize that version
Where's
of?
Ames? Oh, what a man.
You think you like idolize
Shout out
that
to
kind
Ems.
of life? Like the rapper life. The rapper life looks like cool. And
I think we idolized what we
girls.
saw.
Yeah.
I think we idolized what we saw because I think even my childhood heroes are always from the area then.
The ends.
Yeah,
Because
then.
it's the flashy music videos. You thought that money, the cars, that's what's gonna make me. That's gonna make me top dog. But I think if we flip the script right now, now that we are older and more mature,
Yeah.
what do we idolize actually in our adulthood?
Isn't it the same thing, low-key money? We all kind of
We
idolize
idolized
money.
Yo,
But is it now out of survival versus back then it just looked like there were shiny things happening? It looked cool.
You thought you could buy anything you want.
Yeah, it looked like it just looked fun. Versus now when we idolize it, it's like I kind of want to afford petrol and not worry about.
It's
Yes,
about the comfortability, man. It's
Yeah, like
financial
you're looking for
that financial net.
comfortability. Yeah.
comfortability. Like, do you know how much anxiety comes from spending money?
Yeah.
Just step out. You step out. You put your toe out the house.
1K.
And you keep checking your bank balance if something's not gonna grow. Or
Did I
it
make a mistake?
Yeah, it just keeps.
Hey.
Like you sit down, you have, and right now this is yeah, it gets to me so much. You have the best night of your life,
Sure.
and
Anxiety.
you wake up anxious.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
You didn't do anything wrong. You spent your hard worked money.
Nothing wrong, but you'll be afraid to open
But
your
you
app.
like-
It'll take you a few days to open that app, until you have to do something. That's for me actually.
And
It's like,
sometimes
It's like, let me just avoid
I'm
it.
not, sometimes
and I
I
know
just cross
what's
that
going
bridge.
on.
I just cross that bridge and open my app and check it. But okay,
I
I
opened it
remember
first.
this. I remember this. I remember this.
But then you think about, it's like, should have I really done that? No.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Pile.
was it really needed? That's like,
And sometimes it's
another
it's very
anxiety on its own.
unnecessary. But you have such a good time. Like, why are we anxious about things that
Living life.
Yeah, but living
Yeah.
life, like having a good time. Like if, God forbid, something were to happen to any of us
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
whatever's in the bank stays behind
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
And whatever responsibility that you were trying to chow it with, like you're trying to say, I'm trying to be responsible for, maybe whoever it's going to now is going to chow it irresponsibly.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying live your life like that.
yeah,
Don't
that's what I
be,
said.
don't be reckless.
Don't think now. It's
Yeah.
just
But I'm
budget,
just saying,
save.
yeah, budget save. But I'm also saying that you deserve to have a little bit of fun sometimes. And fun that doesn't hit your heart like you've done something wrong, like you're guilty. You didn't. Everything is still standing. Everything is still alive. Everyone is still happy. No one feels a different way about you. Your bank,
They know what's going on.
it will recover.
They know what's going on.
Yeah, it will recover.
It'll
God
heal.
willing, it will recover. But I just think we need to give like ourselves a bit of grace. And it's not even from someone saying, yo, you spent a lot of money. That makes you feel bad. It's
You
you
yourself,
feeling like
you know,
you spent a lot of money.
That voice in your head.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
that voice
"Oh,
becomes loud.
Oh
You
my
really
God, I
be
could have
anxious.
bought a pair of sneakers. I've been wanting these sneakers all this time. And I've been saying no. But I've spent...
I just spent
Fast,
feeling
fast.
yeah.
And you're like, but
Like get
don't
your
beat
pride.
yourself
You
up
beat yourself
sometimes.
up. You like get your priorities straight. You know what you want.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
give yourself a hard time.
So
And we always do that. I think
yourself-
everyone's like that.
I think we need to give ourselves a bit of grace.
A level of grace.
So we can...
But also with idolization of money,
But besides money, what else would we analyze?
what else did we idolize?
Yeah,
adults.
like
As adults,
for your own, like by
I think a big one used to be love. Like I think like 2 years ago, I used to be like, I want to just be with a lover, and everything is gonna align.
you want to have that partner, that companionship,
Yeah,
not feel
yeah.
alone, feel the other half. Basically, have your
Yes,
other
like I wanted to be like I think a big part was like I wanted to be like worth seeing in a way. It's like
someone that understands you
like you've
also.
chosen me, like chosen you're a chosen one. So I think love, I think is a big one for me.
and understand you.
And I think a lot of women also idolized.
Now, what did you say?
Man, marriage.
Yo, that's a big one. That's a big one. It's
marriage.
just stability. I think it's stability. It's covered with marriage, ne? Yes, you are right. A lot of ladies, as we do get to the marriage part, but I think it's looking for stability more than anything else. Yeah.
But also, do you not think the marriage thing is also because that's what you are fed as well?
Yes, from the youth, from the Popeyes we used to watch, even the games we used to play. You're gonna be the wife, I'm gonna be the husband.
Yeah.
We're gonna have little kids. Like already we're having those conversations, and you guys are just playing with your toy cars.
You guys play those games, eh?
Play house.
Mom and
Play
dad.
house.
Playing mom and dad.
Yeah, that's also true. That's also one of the reasons. What else did you idolize outside of money?
Hey, I think an appearance.
Appearance.
How you appear to people.
Okay.
How you
That's
appear
actually a
to
lot.
people.
That's what's actually happening a lot right now. People buy unnecessary stuff. Some will,
Supplements.
Yeah.
not even supplements, like even clothing. People will go buy your big brands, you know, just to look like, just to seem like they are well off.
And
Meanwhile,
you-
they're actually suffering. You know, there's that. What else?
Yeah. So in my sense of appearance is, we always care about what the other person thinks of us. So if I'm okay, I don't remember when last I went outside and I was like, I'm going to Checkers, and I'm like, it's fine. Yeah, well, I'm gonna think about what shoes am I wearing.
Who's gonna see me there?
Like, oh no, man, these socks have holes. Let me change them. Who's gonna see my socks? Nobody. But in my head, I'm like,
What if this and this? What if you? Yeah.
yeah, well, another thing that I've started doing is underneath if I'm wearing a hoodie, I'll probably have the randomest t-shirt underneath.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Because I plan to not take it off.
Okay.
So now if you're gonna tell me, take off your, I'm like, you.
Problem.
Yeah,
Men's
it's a
not
big
hot.
problem.
Men's
I'm like,
I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother.
Yeah, so appearance is something that we
But also social pressure. Everyone's on media, content. Everyone's got their phones out.
Yeah.
You're also worried about, hey, if someone is filming something else, and then they come on to me, someone's gonna see me. How do I look? There's stuff like
I'm
that.
gonna be asked questions on the street.
Hey, you know, there's people that come and interview you, and now you dress like this, and you're thinking,
ready all the
the
time.
craziest one. Leo yatandanana. Sub phones.
King Joseph Derry. He used to do that
But
thing. That's so
I'm
funny.
telling you now, if I were to be walking with a partner in the street and we get stopped,
I start running, guys.
let's both run. Let's both decide. Before we
just
see this
run.
guy.
No, that
but
we
we're
just have to
running.
run.
Why are we running?
No,
guys?
no,
You have
we
three
don't
wheels.
need
Just walk. Sorry.
sorry, no cap. Poppy
And
X.
they yell at
Poppy X. You got no
stop,
right.
stop.
Hey,
But-
Poppy X running.
no loss.
I think the big part of like idolizing these things is that you believe that you're gonna be happy after you get this thing. If I get money, I want to be happy. After I get this and this, I'm gonna be happy. So why do you feel like people are always chasing that happiness? Why do we think that like it can be?
No.
We all trying to be content, bro. Like,
Okay.
if you feel the high of being happy, there are sometimes when you have you had that feeling when you're chilling with your friends on an unplanned Sunday,
Yes.
and everything is going so great.
Yeah.
Memories. Those core memories. It feels like
then,
core memories.
and then the
yeah.
sun is going down, and everyone's like, "Hey, there's work tomorrow. I have to
Yeah.
go." You're like,
You're back to reality.
You're
Snap
like,
back to
why does
reality.
this have to end? So you always want that
That
constant
you're chasing that
high.
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 You're chasing that high.
Okay.
That I'm happy right now. Nothing else matters. Like I had problems before these people came to sit here.
But they made you
Now
forget
they
about
need.
it.
Now I need to.
But why does that excitement fade so fast? Like everything.
Because you try chase that excitement again. I think you want to be so comfortable that you can do that every day. But also, it's too much of a good thing is a bad thing at the same time. Because somewhere you're gonna lack. But I feel like we all chase that thing of, oh, I'm here now, you know. But what I've noticed is some of us get to that point, you get to that answered dream, and you don't realize you're there. and then you start chasing the next thing. So it's like they say what, more money, more problems type of thing.
Yeah.
You keep chasing. I don't know when you stop chasing, because I think even the richest person in the world also is
But
It's
that
still
changes.
chasing, they're
Elon
chasing
Musk
power,
was
they're chasing
saying, like,
something.
when
yeah.
is this, like, maybe it's a human flaw, I would say.
It's not a.
I don't
Is it a human flaw?
Isn't it that thing of like humans, we want to evolve? Like there's something that's embedded in us that will always
says
seek
keep
to
going.
evolve. So like it now becomes a little toxic when we never feel content. I think a big thing I learned this year for me was like slow down. So I had like a car accident. I actually had 2 car accidents in April. Nah.
Two in
And-
April. Just the 1 month.
Tata.
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Adulting.
hey.
Time comes at you fast.
What happened, Joe?
Chum, we'll talk about that next time.
Not anymore.
I'm still
More
healing.
these are pork. Because now
so-
you must be, it's like a burst tire out of nowhere. You didn't budget for that. Now you must
literally.
go pay 2 grand, 3 grand out of nowhere.
I'm still healing, so I'll talk about it when I'm healed. Yeah, I'm still healing.
accidents.
I'm still, my pockets are healing. Everything's healing, and a big theme that came from that was slow down. Like you're always rushing. Okay, the first one I was at fault. The second one I wasn't at fault, but with the second one, it was just like everyone is rushing to some place. Everyone is like you're on your phone cooking. You're like you're never in the place that you're
Yeah.
supposed to be. Like you're never really centered.
slow
And that was
down.
like the biggest lesson I learned from
And I think
those two.
time kind of stops when you start saying some of these things, is when either when something happens to you, because I was at a car accident and I realized that, hey, this could have been my last. I
Yeah,
should have appreciated
last
ABC.
day.
Or when somebody close or anyone passes away, you also realize like, we thought we had so much more time and we took so many things for granted.
Yeah. And then it
Those
catches up.
it catches up, and it's like, are we really moving this fast? And I'll come back to say, I think social media is the reason. It does something to our, literally, I think it does something to our brains, psychology wise. It's done something.
The things that we idolize, how long do they last? So let's say I idolized being on a podcast, and now I'm on a podcast. Like how long does that excitement last?
2 minutes.
Because we've reached there now. It's like,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
next?
Now it's like-
What am I gonna idolize next? What's my next goal? Because, but also, I don't know. There's a question. What's the difference between idolization and your goal? Because it could have been a goal for you to say, I want to be on a podcast. I want to set up my own podcast.
But okay,
But did you idolize it?
Your goal.
That's a good question.
I think your goal is just a segment of what you idolize,
Sure.
because you. And also idolizing, bro.
Idolizing is
Okay.
making it your life.
Yeah, but also like it's let's say you view something as being successful. It might not be a goal sometimes. Like if I view myself as in when what I idolize is the guy with the corner office that has a bottle of whiskey on the side of in the corner of the office, and people just come in and have a conversation. Have you watched movies where people just pour a glass
suits.
and with
Our
suits,
suits.
like
Yeah.
that's something I could idolize, but how is that a goal?
I think it's
It's a
the goal.
obviously,
The
okay,
goal is
it
to get to the top of the food chain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the idol is being
That
looking
guy.
clean and looking like being that guy and having the. And I'm like, I even know what whiskey does to you though. Like, why do I want that? But again, that's what I've seen, and I'm like, yeah, this is what I see successful people doing.
But
So
I,
that's what
And your
that's what
take?
I view as success.
but then isn't idolization making it the reason you live?
Ooh.
No, because
You live for it.
No, because I'm very content of not getting a corner office and a bottle of whiskey in the corner of the office. I could venture into something else and still be happy.
But then that's
So you
just a
don't
wish.
idolize
That's
it.
not
So
an
no, you
idolization.
don't idolize it anymore.
That's a wish. That's like,
like,
oh, that would be
I
nice.
idolize it as I view it as success. Like I view it as something like you feel like success when you have that type of thing. But I'm like, maybe I could still change my mind and want something else. So
I don't think. I think maybe our definition of idolization is different because me, I'm thinking actual idol, something you bow down to, something you live for. Yeah, mine is a bit.
Women of God.
It's a eat, love, praise situation.
Women of God.
It's a eat, love, praise situation.
And
type of thing.
that's what I mean.
okay, okay, let's.
So
speak
that's
on
something
that.
I
Okay,
we're speaking on the same level. That's
now-
I'm trying to
let's-
get us there.
Let's get to
Yeah.
that one. now.
Yes.
Where you, dude. One of the things that we bow down to is in our generations last.
Let's talk about it. Oh,
Let's talk about baby. Let's talk about
it is a true
hey.
story. It is a true story. It is a
that's
true story.
That's something
Yeah.
that we idolize as
Yeah.
in our generation. If the thing is, we people believe in different things, but even the ones that believe in God and they know that they are told not to
Last
have-
of
yeah, it's something that they can't. Like
It's just impossible. It's
Yeah,
like I
you're
can't
like,
live without.
I can't live without this.
But doesn't it just not like that's okay? That is an extreme example, but doesn't it start small where every girl every girl that passes you, you're kind of looking at their bums, or like every time you go to the gym, you're always looking out for like the next guy. You're looking out for his muscles. Doesn't it start small?
It does start small,
Yeah.
or that part now has become so normal because we there now.
Yeah.
So now that is small.
it's not a big deal to you.
Because you make someone uncomfortable by looking at their body in a
Okay.
certain
Because you're
way.
undressing them
Yeah.
with your eyes.
Yeah, you make someone feel uncomfortable, but people have normalized it so much,
Showcase.
as long as I'm not touching
Yeah.
it, to them it feels right.
Yeah.
Ne?
But also marketing, how people market all these ads, corporations.
Yes.
They've made it seem
They
like
add to
they
the-
add
they
to
fuel it.
What we seen on what we consume.
Yeah.
What we consume on TV, what we consume on socials.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's trying to sell. So that's sex sells type of thing.
So how
So-
do we make sure that our goals are not being like infiltrated by our lust, or like infiltrated by and things we idolize? So
Does it come back to
example,
the principles
I
of life?
want
I would say, does it come back to your principles that you set for yourself as well? Like your core
but
values.
like let's say I want a beautiful lady and she's like smart and she's knowledgeable, she's but she has to be sexy. Now is that a goal that comes from us, or is that a goal that comes from our idols?
I think it comes from I think it's idols.
It's idols, definitely the idols, because you might have that perfect type, but because now she's not sexy or what you had imagined, because that's what you idolized, you would set them aside. Meanwhile, that could have been your person.
Yes, she can have all the qualities that you are looking for, like in the person. But now, since now
You've idolized this certain
yes,
body type or this certain.
This is what is on the magazine that you're seeing at the gym. Now you want that, and you're forgetting what's real.
What's real? Because at the end of the day, we're all gonna grow old. Looks will go, but it's about that
It will
person.
go, bro.
At the end of it, I think whatever we idolize, we consume with our eyes what we idolize. We don't know how it feels to be in those
in
In the
person's
thing,
Facts.
yes.
So
like
once
the
we in
office.
those shoes, it's something different. And now you don't know how to go about it because now you're in those shoes. And it's not exactly what you wanted. Because you
I was
idolize this
idolizing
and put it
the
on
whi-
this pedestal.
I was
whiskey.
idolizing the whiskey, and you don't even know what that guy is drinking because of problems.
Yes, big problems.
He's got big
He's
problems.
actually
He
an
needs that
alcoholic.
shot.
Saying about
Low-key alcoholic. How,
needs that shot.
you think it's the
Functional.
norm? Yeah.
You think
So I
it's
know,
just functional
people-
alcoholic?
We're not relaxing. We are paired around 18 and a shot.
To survive.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
But also, I think our viewers can also tap into that.
Yes.
Because we also don't know. We're also just speaking from what we think it
Our
should
own
be.
experiences and
So our viewers should literally tap into this one and just tell us.
You touched on social media, ne? And the question is now, how do you feel like social media has changed what success looks like for you? You guys keep on breathing out.
Hey man,
Every
because these are
question-
tough. These are big questions.
Oh,
These are very, as I said, let's be vulnerable. We gotta be vulnerable.
Put this together.
These are vulnerable questions because like
power. I'm not gonna lie. I'm even thinking of changing my pose. This is nice. This is a powerful position.
do you know how I think everyone has this.
Showcase.
You're seeing someone, especially now the younger you get, the older you get, you're seeing someone that's 20 that's racking up. Well, you think they are racking it up
Showcase.
because you don't know their real life.
Showcase.
But you're seeing those things and now you're like, oh, that's a success I want. Why didn't I get it when I was that
Need
age?
that.
I need that. I could have been fine now. I could have been jet setting, doing my own hours, not having to work as much. You know, you be
feel like taking vacations,
yeah,
you
I
feel
think I'll be that high. That high you keep
Showcase.
chasing, you think
Showcase.
you'll be at that high. So I think those pressures of, hey, this guy made $1 million at 21, or this guy is running a whole corporation at 25, type of thing.
I think people now in school,
Sure.
like young kids, growing up, did you ever think I would love to be a tenderpreneur?
Nah,
I
you never
could-
thought
I
about
didn't
it.
even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I could bet if you go to a school now and you ask kids like what do they want to be?
Tenders.
Tender. Because
A
they've
tender or like crypto and those
exactly
trading
Forex.
things.
because that's what they've seen. That if you're driving a Lamborghini and you have a big house, on a tender
Okay,
or
Forex.
crypto
Sure.
forex,
Sure.
and they don't even know what that comes with because now a lot of things are coming out about
Yay.
certain tenders. A lot of things are coming
Corruption.
out about the forex people that we're like, hey, this nigga can go to sleep, wake up with $1 million.
But now things are being repossessed. Eh?
Yeah, bro. But now, apparently some of them are scamming, some of them are, yeah, bro. So we like what we look at actually, like social media has changed so much for what we idolize. And like for instance, what you had touched on earlier when you were like you wanted love is because that's what you were surrounded by.
Sure.
Like parents, love. Whereas back no sis ban across the road. Hi, like one you grew up in a community. These kids, the community is the household, and the other community is the iPad.
They have the iPad.
And
Eating, you
YouTube.
eating, you are watching something.
You're consuming content.
You're always
Yeah,
consuming
consuming
content.
And it's what people want you to see.
Exactly.
It's not, we don't know what's going on
So
behind the scenes.
now they've exposed themselves to what we are putting our pressure on ourselves about.
Showcase.
They've exposed themselves to that at a much younger age,
Showcase.
and they think that is life. Like,
Or we also think like that at
No,
our
but
age.
for us,
no,
remember for us, this thing came in later.
Oh, okay.
Some of these trends,
At
all
least
these things
that-
came in
that we've
later.
decided
Okay.
now.
We've seen, I think we're in a position where we've seen the before
Yeah, and-
and what's going,
fair point.
we're going
You
into.
find a lot of kids now don't see the point of studying because most of these things don't need study. You
Yeah,
know,
being a content creator, it's like, okay,
Wait.
I'm a 9-year-old that's a millionaire already because
Yeah.
of content, of
Yeah.
putting
going
stuff on
to
YouTube.
varsity for you was a standard. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Now
gonna
you
have to
can
go
just
study.
chat GPT your stuff, your way through
Exactly.
life.
Now they're like, I don't need this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do J online course here, Jong Forex, Jong chats.
But do you think not just them, but also us, we just want to add on to the social media landscape of it all? Like we're not living to actually have a full life experience, but you're living to
please the camera.
please the
to
camera.
please people you don't know.
Yeah, the camera must eat first. That's one thing my mom always says when I take clips of the food.
Yeah, the
'Cause
camera
everything-
must.
Hey, the camera must eat
Whatever we
first.
do now, the phone comes out.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And I think, and I think
we're all
it's
guilty of that though.
But how do we limit that from happening? Like do we want that to change? Do you feel like
Yeah,
it should just be a norm?
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
Okay.
To show off a life.
okay, cool.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think for some people it gives a good influence of motivating yourself to strive for.
It's like a documentation, it's just like your
Yeah.
profiling. Okay.
And if I can put it this way, I grew up in a small town in the Eastern Cape,
Okay.
right? And in that town, there is not much you need to get by. So you're not looking for fancy things. You're okay with settling with. I don't want to say bare minimum, but you're okay with
there's that
settling with
it's called
a
small town
comfortable living.
small
Small
town mentality
yeah.
because we know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've seen guys. I think when you leave your small town, like I come from Tata, when you leave that place, it's like, oh, there's so much more happening
There's so
outside.
much more.
But then you go back.
Cars. There's
Yeah.
a whole train.
Yeah, you know,
Are you
then you
excited
go
when you
back
saw
home
that?
and then there's people that have stayed there their whole life. And it's like they're just content with this. And you look at and I'm one of the I'm a problem. I can say it's a problem. I look at them, I'm like, how are you happy just with this? And I think to myself, they're probably actually much more happier than I am because now I'm chasing all of these other things.
Yeah, and when you're not even getting to your happiness.
Yes,
you
because
keep on chasing.
I'm seeing all these
The
things.
bar keeps on
And if
rising.
you think about it, wherever you were at a young age, when you were the most happiest is when you didn't you didn't care about what else what everyone else had. Like you're just happy with what you have. I will love yours, my daughter. When you love what you have, that's when I promise you, that's when you're the happiest.
Yes, because you're comfortable.
So
You have everything you
yeah.
need.
Yeah,
Don't
see,
say.
actually, that's something to hold on to. Like for this episode, like love yours.
Ish, no such thing as a life. Yes, yes, yes,
It doesn't
yes.
know.
Yo, hi guys. Nyani says travel, isn't it? And we want these things because we see them.
Yeah.
Then why then does living a lax life look more fulfilling than it is in reality?
Because it looks comfortable. Like it's comfortable.
But
Maybe
why
you
does
have
it
problems.
like why it comes with?
It looks like you don't have problems.
It looks like
But
Yes.
in truth, you actually do.
You
You've got
do. And
you
more.
probably got
Becomes more.
lots.
Like it builds.
And you probably have laws.
That's why I look at myself and I'm like, I don't appreciate this. Like maybe 5 years ago, I was praying to be in this position I am. Now I'm
but
here
yeah.
and I forget that I was.
you're living in
this-
answered
Yeah,
prayers.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm living what.
In answered
But
prayer.
now I'm looking further now again. It's like I don't have a. It's like I don't have a stop.
Hey,
I'm thinking to myself, when is my stop?
Yeah.
When will I be?
when you sit down and say, yeah, now we here.
But when will that come? I don't even know when will that
Will
come.
that even ever
Because
But what do you think? What do we think is the problem with like us having contentment? Like for me, I think being content, feels like I'm being lazy. Like as
Feels
soon
like-
as I've reached that goal,
it's like I stopped.
and I'm like,
striving.
whoo, okay, cool. I want to celebrate myself. I want to enjoy. Let's
Ghost
shoot
man.
it to Kulunga.
Ghost man.
Ghost man.
I feel you on that, and I've been debating contentment and being present in my
Sure.
head
Sure.
because I also feel like when you're content, it's like, okay, I'm fine. I've reached my goal. But when you are being present, you're enjoying reaching that goal, and you look at what will fulfill you more in future. But you're present right now,
Okay.
and then your next contentment, you're looking ahead. But be present in the goals that you've reached, celebrate them, live them, and then look for the further one. Because if you don't celebrate where you are, you forget that you asked for it
Okay.
back when.
Yeah.
But now you're here and you're asking for more instead of acknowledging that you're here right now.
Yes.
It's got poetic justice.
See,
Hey.
another thing on what you just said, like I think I have a period of wanting, like forcing a celebration of when I get to
Certain.
a play like to a certain thing that I wanted, and I'm like, okay, sharp, now it's time to celebrate. But I'll celebrate that,
I can't, eh?
and then I think a week later I'd be like, okay, now
What
Next.
I feel stagnant.
Same.
Because when the celebrate,
now? And it feels like you're going to a depression slump, yeah? Yeah. That's what I say. I can't. I don't know how to celebrate. It's like, okay, I've got you. Where am I going to next?
yes,
Immediately.
ninga deserve partners and celebrate nina machete.
I can't even celebrate my own birthday. Feels weird.
But now I can't celebrate.
She does.
Celebrate.
She does.
But don't be celebrate.
You were not invited. I was.
Next time.
Oh, no,
There's
she's helped me. She's helped me go to start appreciating the stuff I've gotten to.
Oh my God, look at the changes coming from
Necessary.
Am I
2 out of
finally?
3. Rule of thirds.
Why do you think
Slowly.
I stepped out?
Slowly.
My fun. Next week, guys, next episode.
I love you.
I'm mortified. I love you.
I love you.
Next week, I love you. Guys, I think that's about it that we're gonna have for today. I think we've had quite an extensive chat.
That's a good one.
Also want to give a shout out to James for stepping out of his shell once again.
Sure.
to be
Shining.
with us.
I'll be back.
Shining.
You'll see next
be
episode
back.
he's going to be running behind the camera again, and you'll hear his voice. But at least now you can put a face to the name.
Yeah.
I'll be in and out.
And
I'll
once
be here,
again-
be there.
They're fabulous. Kiyo,
It's just me. Hi.
the actress, the rapper.
Yes, yes. I'm a
The
rapper
voice
now.
maker.
The presenter.
The
presenter.
presenter. Yeah, and all of that. The masseuse.
Yeah.
The masseuse. Yeah, she's joined us again today.
I
And
go to spa?
well, not joined us now because she's
Yeah.
I'm here. I am
we
the
signed the
show.
contract in August sister. We passed the interview.
No.
And then just to close it off, just a couple of questions for you guys to interact on for this second part that we had about idolizing. Oh,
Just a bar? You retired?
So okay, the questions what's something you once idolized? What made you feel like you're finally living life? What's something you achieved?
It's a nice one.
that wasn't as fulfilling as you thought?
It's full
English. The bundles are depleting.
What's something that you've achieved that wasn't as fulfilling as you thought? And from the College of Knowledge. And just one last one. What actually brings you peace? Like at
Oh,
this
nice.
stage.
Yeah, nice.
What actually brings you peace? So please hit us up on a couple of comments. Please follow our Instagram
About that.
page. Please subscribe. Please like. Please don't dislike. Please like.
Interact with us, please.
Interact with us.
These
We-
type of conversations, like, don't think we know. Not we also don't know. We want to learn through you guys.
Yeah.
You don't know who you might be helping.
Yeah, we are all trying to
Learning.
learn bits and pieces from each other and with you guys as well. And we're also trying to give you guys a bit of what we are trying to learn. So please interact with us. Please hit us up on check our socials.
IG.
TikTok, we there. IG, we there. Obviously the YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
And subscribe, like, and we'll see you next time.
Also, be vulnerable. Be vulnerable.
Yeah.
WE.
Oh, then one more. Where are we right now? We're at FWE Productions. Also, Ether Enterprise. Bringing you nice studios. And contact us on info@fweproductions.com.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good week.